Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. Today we're gonna talk about blueprints. You're gonna have access to your blueprint machine after completing phase 4, not phase 4, tier 4. So you're gonna have Mark II builds. This is an upgraded machine, let's see. The machine is this guy. Okay. Since at that level you won't have access to the jetpack nor the hover pack, I made these ramps in here. Of course it's dark. So this will make it easier for you to build. I suggest you do something like that. The catwalks, if I'm not mistaken, you can get them in Awesome Shop. What this machine does, no matter what you're gonna build in here, let's make something that doesn't really make sense. You can save it in here, and after that you go into your menu of blueprints and put it no matter what you want. For example, this thing, you can save it just like that. It's gonna be in here, undefined category. At the beginning you won't have all of these categories in here. So this is what I just saved. I can place it anywhere I want. Okay. How to use this machine. You got in here 4 squares by 4 squares, height 4 squares. So clear, whatever you put clears everything. You don't have to delete it one by one. The materials needed for building whatever you built and just cleared are in this box in here. They are returned to you. Now, let's start with the menu. Blueprints in here will be empty. None of this. You go into edit. You can add categories. This will add these categories in here. Let's add one that is called, I don't know, it added, right? Let's just call it test. You can select the icon, of course, doesn't matter which icon you choose. Let's put the recycle bin. And that's like that, okay? In order to put blueprints in here, cancel, you gotta add the subcategory in here. It's just the way it is. And then apply changes. You can add multiple subcategories, make like files, and put everything in there. For example, I got for smelters a lot of things, okay? You can make another category in here, and you can select this: free smelters exit left, the next category free smelters exit forward, exit right, however you want to put them. Since I don't have that many, it's easy for me with only one subcategory. After what you put something in here, let's just put something, I don't know, not this guy, this guy. You go in here, you say manufacturer test, whatever description if you need it. You gotta set the directory. So this will be our directory. Add blueprint here, click it, close it. It will save it in there. You can select the icon, building parts, equipment, anything you want, okay? In this case it's a manufacturer, so you're gonna choose this guy. The color, you can change it if you like. I like it like that. I just saved it, okay? Now if I go, let's go in here, put some lights because I'm not using any mods, so knowing that it will be nights at some point, we gotta be able to see. This is my blueprint, that guy, exactly like that. If at some point Let me recover the materials. If at some point you want to modify it, I don't know, add something to it, you can do it like this, or you can come in here and say load blueprint. You choose your blueprint, it will load it exactly how you made it, and then you can add stuff to it. Let's add the lift, another lift facing that way. What, a belt in here and a belt in here. Okay, maybe another one in here, and maybe a lift in here. Whatever you want to do, okay? Don't go out of that building area. Then you go in here and say save. It will ask you, do you want to override? Yep, I want to, I'm sure. It's beautiful, why not? Clear it. Recover your materials. When you go into the wall, you can put down your blueprint. As beautiful or as ugly it may be, anywhere you want. I'm not gonna put it down because update date is not released yet, so I won't be able to delete all the blueprint at once. If I put it down, well, let's just do it. If I put it down, I'm not gonna be able to delete all of it at once. I gotta delete it one by one, just like that. Of course, you can select more with control, but starting update 8, you're gonna be able to delete the whole blueprint at once, even if you modify it, okay? So let's say it was all intact. If I decide to put something else in here, and I choose one item from that blueprint, the program, the game will know that this stuff is part of that blueprint, and it's gonna, when I'm gonna delete this, it's gonna delete all the blueprint except this, because what's modified, added later. That would be a huge step forward. One other step forward is that they're gonna put an arrow in here facing the panel, the control panel. So you're gonna put down your blueprint here. You're gonna have an arrow, in this case it's gonna face left. If I turn like that, it's gonna face toward us. That will be very useful, not in this case because it's simple, but if you do a blueprint like we're gonna do with 8 smelters like this, it can be pretty confusing. Where is the entry, where is the exit? Especially if you're trying to align them on a platform something and you don't have the hover pack or the jetpack. You're gonna build an observation tower and then try to align them. Another very useful thing is that you're gonna build in 2 clicks. Okay, so if I click once, this thing is gonna be built. But with the update 8, whenever it's gonna be released, you're gonna have the option to make 1 click, and after that, with the arrows, you'll be able to move the blueprint left, right, forward, backward with increments. So just a little there, and then with the second click, you're gonna build it. And of course, you're gonna have the arrows, which we don't have right now. Right now, if you put this one wrong, because now it's easy because I'm with the hover pack, but if you're on the floor in a factory, placing this, it's a pain in the butt, okay? You gotta be really careful, because if not, you're gonna end up deleting a lot of stuff. You're gonna get nervous, and if you make control and by mistake you're gonna select that wire and that thing, you're not gonna have power somewhere. So prone to mistakes. That's about it of this blueprint machine. You gotta be careful how you set these guys in here. If by chance you forget to put the directory, it's gonna put your blueprints when you save them in here in the undefined category, like these guys in here. Okay, so you can press edit Drag and drop, baby. Boop. Don't forget to put apply. And now your blueprint is in here, no longer here. So, what else? You can use these blueprints. For example, let's say that I'm gonna do a quartz farm, okay? I know I'm gonna need miners. So, probably beginning of the game is gonna be Mark 1 or 2. Let's say I go to those 6 nodes there in the center of the map almost. 6 of this. Let's say I'm gonna do only 1, okay? And I know I'm gonna need something like 26, 27 constructors, I think they were. You go into your construction directory and say, I want 4 of this. 5, just to be sure. And then it's going to calculate exactly what you need to build that blueprint with everything included. Belts, lift, power poles, everything in it. And after that, sync. Autosave. Counting down. And now you have everything you need in here. You grab your stuff, go into the field, take some extra materials for power pole, wires, cables, concrete foundations, everything. Advice. I suggest you put everything down on foundations. A lot easier to align stuff. I could go around the wall to show you the difference, but around here everything is put down on foundations. I have some farms that I put straight on the grass. It's difficult, okay? Nevertheless, with blueprints it's easier, because if you're gonna build like a constructor in here, one in there, one in there, these guys are not gonna be aligned. They're gonna be elevated with the terrain. So it's gonna be difficult to align them. Nevertheless, if you're gonna do it with the blueprints, it's gonna be so much easier, because it's gonna align all the blueprint, okay? It doesn't let me build because those things are in the way, but it's gonna be really nice and aligned. And you can chain them, put one in front of another. Even on grass it works a lot better than to do it, I don't know, machine by machine. I think that's about it for the presentation of the blueprint machine. I think I covered all. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel if you find this video helpful. I'll see you guys into the next one, when we're gonna start making some actual blueprints. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye now.